Welcome to Black Girl Say Something, where this black girl has something to say. And I just wanted to pop in and give a little recap before the end of the year about my vacation, my Christmas cruise that I went on. Of course, a little untraditional, but let's be honest, my life the last few years have been quite untraditional. And I have something to share, but I'm going to share it over on the subscriber side because I think it is a little deeper than I would like to go. But from here, I'll just give a little recap. Going on this cruise without my children allowed me to watch other people's interactions with their children as I did. I'm not going to say I didn't miss them because we have spent holidays separately before, but usually they're away and I'm home. So this time one was, home and one was a little bit out of town and I was on the cruise. And I saw this interaction between this lady and this young kid. And I'm going to say either she was the mom or the grandma. I couldn't really tell. But it just hit me like a lot of people might say they love their children, but they really don't like them. And the interaction was quite interesting because just tell you what happened or what I recognized. I'm laying down sunbathing and I just hear her keep telling him to stop, stop, stop. And eventually I looked up to see like how old is this little boy she's talking to? And I'm going to say he's probably like 4, maybe 5 at the oldest. And my apologies, I had a little cough. So yeah, he's like 5 at the oldest. And she's telling him like, don't play in the sand. Mind you, we're on the beach in Freeport, Bahamas. Were we in Bahamas? No, we were in Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas. So she's like, oh, don't play in the sand, don't play in the sand. So she sends him to the water to go rinse off. And she's like, don't play in the water. And I'm like, who brings a child to the beach and expects them not to play in the water or in the sand? Anywho, let's fast forward. There was another interaction I had with a young lady on the cruise. She felt the need to come and talk to me. I wasn't much in the mood for meeting and interacting with people. I actually really wanted the quiet and the solace and the ability to just kind of like come and go as I please because, again, when you're on the cruise with children, you're kind of bound to their schedules. And so what I would do is make sure they're at the camps, make sure they're doing the things that they like to do. And while they're doing something, I'll go off and do my own thing and then we'll come together. So it's like everybody had their moment of peace and their ability to do what they want to do. And so since I didn't have the children, it was like, okay, I'm going to do all of the things that I have never really done because when you're a parent on vacation with their kids, you still have to kind of be vigilant. I think back to the time when I went to the Nicki Minaj concert earlier this year with my daughter. And she had helped me pick out a particular outfit to wear. And I was like, no, I'm going to wear this particular outfit simply because I have to look like the mom. In case something pops off, I want to look like the mom because I am the mom, but also I have to be vigilant. So I don't need an outfit that is going to make me look like your peer, right? And so that's what I think about when I go on vacation and I am with the children. I have to be a little bit more vigilant. So, of course, I'm not going to be swimming in the ocean, like backstroking, all of those things because I want to watch them and make sure they don't drown. Yes, they have swim lessons now and they know how to swim. They've had swim lessons and they know how to swim, but I still have to be mindful. So there was another interaction with the lady, and she's just telling me how, she want to enjoy this cruise, but she got her 6-year-old with her. And I was like, there's things for them to do, and you can still enjoy the cruise, and it's just, this particular time around, people's kids were running so wild. They had no control over their children, and somebody said, oh, y'all mad because the kids were running wild. Not necessarily. Last year when I took my kids on the cruise, the children were running so wild that my children were like, we just gonna come back to the room because it's too much going on at the camps. And that is just because I've created a safe space for them. Not only do I love them, but I like them. You get what I'm saying? If you're a parent, you'll understand where I'm coming from. There's people who, you know, have their children. They can say they love them, but they really don't like them. They actually quite literally despise the fact that their children are being children. And that's what I got from that lady whose son was playing at the beach. And I'm just like, who brings a child to the beach and not let them play? And I was so glad when they left, because it was like, I'm laying on the sand, they're not too far behind me. And I just keep hearing her yelling at this little boy. Anywho, with that being said, I'm going to head over to the subscriber side because I have something to share that took place over Christmas. And it is quite literally something that was a little heartbreaking that took place. Anywho, with that being said, interact with the links in the description of this episode. You can become a subscriber. The link is in the description, will be in the description of this episode. This is the recap. It is the last Sunday of 2024. Enjoy it. I have some plans. So I'm going to enjoy this last Sunday of 2024. It is currently a little rainy. My kids had ultimately wanted to go to the park as well, too, in the midst of what we're planning to do. Get those vision boards done, journal, write down the plans, write down 10 things you want to complete. Create the bingo card. I know I have already done it. I got bingo this year, so I was excited for that. But catch me over on the subscriber side. Follow us on TikTok, like us on Facebook, and as always, tune into Black Girl Say Something. Oh, and don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube. Why you not subscribed yet? Because we are going live every day for the month of December, and we're going live today. That would be day 29. So make sure you tune into that and become a podcast subscriber. That's where you get access to exclusive episodes that you don't hear over on this side. Thank you for listening.